In the stillness of the night, under the shadow of olive trees, the Son of God walked into the place of surrender, not to escape suffering, but to embrace the will of the Father. This is Gethsemane, the place where the weight of the world pressed upon his soul. He came with his disciples, but went further alone, because there are battles no one else can fight for you. And there he fell to his knees. Father, if it is possible, let this cup pass from me, the cup of suffering, the cup of sin, the cup of wrath. He was not afraid of the nails. He was not afraid of men. He was facing something deeper: separation, the weight of our sin, the judgment we deserved. And still he prayed, "Not my will, but yours be done." Have you ever been there? Where obedience costs everything, where saying yes to God feels like dying inside. Gethsemane is not just his story, it is ours too. He rose and went back to his disciples, and he found them sleeping. The ones who said, "We will never leave you," were overcome by weakness. Could you not watch with me even 1 hour? Watch and pray so that you do not fall into temptation. He returned again to pray. The struggle was not over. Again he bowed. Again he surrendered. Again he chose the Father's will. Sometimes obedience is not one decision, it is a battle, fought again and again. He came back, and still they slept. Heavy eyes, weary hearts. How often do we do the same? When God calls us to pray, we sleep. When God calls us to stand, we fall. And again, for the 3rd time, he went to pray. Now the agony deepened. His soul was overwhelmed to the point of death, and his sweat fell like drops of blood onto the ground. This was the crushing before the cross. And in that moment, heaven responded. An angel came to strengthen him, not to remove the pain, but to give him strength to endure it. God may not always take away your struggle, but he will give you strength to go through it. And then something changed. He rose, not in fear, but in surrender, not in weakness, but in obedience. Peace replaced agony. Resolve replaced struggle. The battle was won in prayer. And then he walked back to his disciples, still sleeping. Enough. The hour has come. Rise, let us go. My betrayer is at hand. And in the distance, through the darkness, lights began to appear, torches moving through the trees. The moment had come. He did not run. He did not hide. He stepped forward, because the decision was already made in Gethsemane. Listen carefully. The cross was not the beginning of his sacrifice. Gethsemane was. Before the nails, there was surrender. Before the crown, there was obedience. Before the cross, there was a prayer. And today, that same question stands before you. Will you choose your will or the Father's? Because one moment of surrender can change everything. He chose the cross before the cross ever touched him.